Jazz is a way of playing. Jazz is also a repertoire of pieces. Jazz is America's classical music. Jazz is many things. Now, the thing I'm proud about is that jazz was created by African Americans. And many of the people who are my predecessors had great ideas about how to combine African ideas with European ideas and ideas that came from other cultures. And so what we have is a uniquely American music, something which speaks to the idea of individuality.
Generally speaking, why teach jazz? I mean, why not just feel jazz and listen to it and move to it and everything like that? What is there to learn about jazz?
Well, jazz is America's classical music. It is the music that says more about who we are and what we're about than any other indigenous music. When I travel around the world, one of the things that comes through loud and clear to people who don't have the kind of freedoms that we have is the fact that the performance of jazz is a very democratic process. Last night when I performed with my group, I had 11 musicians, all of whom were in their, each in his own way, was a star. And so as I featured them, I mean, one could see this guy does this probably better than the other guys. This guy does that probably better than anyone else. And yet, in order to make the music happen, we had to play together. And so when it really was most successful was when we did whatever we did together. And this lesson is not lost on people from other places who don't have the freedom, in some cases, of doing their own thing, if you will. It is a means of personal expression which is unique. The energy, the rhythms of jazz, the feeling, the melodies, all of these things are a part of our tradition, and they express different aspects of who we are and what we're about. When young people learn this, then they get a different sense of who they are and what they're about. And we have found in Jazzmobile and in other organizations that I've worked with that the people involved in studying jazz are much too busy to do some of the destructive things that other children their age are involved in. And they really get involved because it's something that says something personal for them.
That's a love song. I wrote it for my wife. It's called Theodora. My life in jazz has been one of which I'm extraordinarily lucky. I mean, I've been blessed